All right, guys, I know it's been a while since we've had one of our math groups. So we are going to spend a week or two just reviewing things that we've already learned, making sure that we remember how to do them correctly, making sure that we can get our work done through Seesaw, and then we are going to be learning some new topics, okay? So if you have any trouble with any of this, please let me know. But our goal for today is to use the area model to multiply. And this is something that we did a lot at the beginning of the year and we haven't done in a while. If you need a multiplication chart, they're available online, but if you need me to send you one, I would be happy to do that, just to make this a little bit easier for you. Now, we use the area model to multiply, that's our box method, when we are working with numbers that are more than just single digits. So, if I'm only multiplying 5 times 3, I can do that no problem. 5, 10, 15. Okay? And I don't need to use the area model. However, if I'm multiplying something like 52 times 3, I don't want to draw 52 groups and put 3 in each group and try and count how many I have. That's going to be way too much work. So instead, I'm going to break up my 52 to make it easier to multiply. So I know that 52, the value of this 5 is 50, and the value of my 2 is 2. So instead of multiplying 3 times 50, I'm going to multiply 3 times 50, 3 times 2, and then I'll just add up my partial products. So what does that look like? Remember these? Here's my boxes. And each digit gets a box. So my 50 needs a box. My 2 needs a box. And I'm multiplying 50 and 2 both by 3. So then inside this box is where I multiply 3 times 50. And inside this box is where I multiply 3 times 2. So 3 times 50, remember what we learned. If 3 times 5 is 15, then 3 times 50 equals what? I'm going to multiply and add my 0. 150. 3 times 2, I can count by 3's 2 times or by 2's 3 times. So I could say 2, 4, 6, or I could say 3, 6. Either way, 3 times 2 is 6. And then I'm going to add my partial products. 150 plus 6. And that 6 is going to go in my ones place. 156. Then you can check your work using the shortcut method. 52 times 3. We always start in our ones place. Ones times 1. 3 times 2, you told me, is 6. 3 times 5 is 15. 156. These are the two ways to do it. For today, I want to go over the steps in order one more time. I want to do one together, and then I'm going to have you guys try one on your own. You'll take a picture of that and submit it to me. And we will be working more on this. If you do not have your whiteboard and your markers ready, you can pause the video now and grab those. And I'm going to get set up with our steps. I just modeled one, so let's talk about what we did. Okay, so step 1, break numbers into expanded form. Okay, that's where you tell the value of each digit. 33 is the same as 30 plus 3. 29 is the same as 20 plus 9. 574 is the same as 500 plus 70 plus 4. You're breaking your number into expanded form. You're stretching it out. That's step 1. Step 2, draw your boxes. And each digit gets a box. Okay. Step 3, multiply your boxes. And step 4 would be to line up and add those partial products. So let's try one together. It's going to be 43 times 5. And I'm being nice by giving you that 5. 43 times 5, write it down. And then we're going to do step 1, break numbers into expanded form. Our 5 is good, but our 43 we need to break up. 43 is the same as 40 plus 3. And that's what we're multiplying times 5. Done. Step 2, draw your boxes. Each digit gets a box. So I need to make sure I have 2 digits this way for my 43, and then my 5 can go here. So 43 is the same as 40 plus 3, and we're multiplying all of that times 5. Make sure your board looks like mine. Step 3, multiply your boxes. Sometimes this gets a little tricky. We're going to multiply like this. Everything's getting multiplied by 5. So 5 times 40. I'm going to do 5 times 4 and then add another 0. 5 times 4. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'm going to add my 0. 200. 5 times 3. 5, 10, 15. Done. And then step 4, line up and add. So my 200 has a hundreds, a tens, and a ones. My 15, think about the value of that 1. It's not 100, it's a 10 and a 1. And then I'm going to add 5 plus 0 is 5, 1 plus 0 is 1, then bring down my 2. 43 times 5 is 215. Now, just for the sake of showing you, I'm going to check my work. You do not need to do this on the one that you show me. 43 times 5. Start in your ones place. 5 times 3 is 15. Write the 5, regroup the 1. 5 times 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, plus 1, 21. 215. Erase your board. Really wish I had my good eraser and not my son's sock, but that's what was next to me. All right. I want you to do for me 16 times 5. So I'm going to erase these check marks because we're doing a new one. This is the last one we're going to do. I'm going to help you get it set up, and then you are going to solve it. And when you're done, you're going to take a picture of your whiteboard and send it to me. 16 is the same as something plus something. I'm not telling you what. You're going to set up your boxes. Something plus something times something else. And when you are done, you're going to line up and add. And just a hint, you're only going to have a tens place and a ones place. Whatever you get here will be your answer. Let me know if you have any questions. Try your best. Good luck.